Tony Abbott has targeted business on day 3 of the election campaign, promising to cut company tax if he wins. Kevin Rudd accused the coalition of planning to increase GST. And on the issue of asylum seekers, the government claims its tougher stance is working.
65 more asylum seekers land at Christmas Island, their boat escorted in by the Navy. More election ammunition for the coalition.
The problem we face today on our borders is a problem of Kevin Rudd's own making.
But Immigration Minister Tony Burke claimed there's now clear evidence that the new policy of sending all boat arrivals to Papua New Guinea and allowing none to settle here is working. And he cited intelligence agencies as his source of information.
I can now confirm to you that we have widespread examples on the ground in Indonesia of people asking for their money back from people smugglers.
Mr Burke also said a significant number of asylum seekers transferred to Manus Island in PNG under the policy had asked the International Organisation for Migration to help them return to their home countries. As the government edged towards claiming mission accomplished in neutralising that issue, tax policy became a key election battleground.
Prime Minister, well, not yet.
The Liberal leader claimed proposed spending cuts he's already announced will cover the $5 billion cost of the tax promise, as well as measures now financed by the carbon tax.
I clearly identified savings measures that amount to some $17 billion in total over the forward estimates.
Magic pudding economics, double counting savings that have already been announced, spending the same amount of money twice.
Kevin Rudd went on the offensive, accusing the coalition of planning to increase the GST and extend it to cover food.
I think this is a big development in this election campaign. This is a massive issue for Australian families.
The Prime Minister brandished a headline in the Financial Review based on a comment from Shadow Treasurer Joe Hockey yesterday when he was asked if the GST should be revisited.
Well, it's part of the equation, Phil, and we've always said that.
The Australian government that I lead will not increase the goods and services tax, nor will it extend its scope.
We have no plans whatsoever to make any changes to the GST.
The opposition says any major tax changes would be taken to an election first. But election campaigns are not just about policies. The parties also take a lot of trouble over pictures to help push their message. And there were some lessons on that front today. Lesson 1, even an extroverted, camera-loving PM can be upstaged. 4-year-old Joseph Lee stole the show when Mr Rudd visited an English language class for Koreans.
He's an active participant.
Lesson 2, when Mr Abbott visited an Adelaide cordial factory last year, he wore a blue hairnet like the workers and looked a bit weird. Today, same factory, but his minders had got the message. Hairnet replaced by a cap. And Deputy PM Anthony Albanese was snapped having a beer with Craig Thompson, the former Labor MP, famous for a certain matter involving union credit cards.
Hold the front page. Albo likes a beer.
That's lesson 3. Sometimes it's better not to have your picture taken at all. Laurie Oakes, 9 News.